Hello students, welcome back for the social studies classes. Today is 17th of June and today we are going to start a new lesson, new block, right? So we are going to start a block 6, lesson plan 1, and it is about modes of travel, right? So let's start today's new lesson plan. So I hope you all are doing well. So before we start, I would like to tell you, please keep ready your resources such as your Exit content book and your workbook volume 1, your notebook, pencil and eraser. So please keep ready all these resources so that you may not able to go in between, right? So let's move to the next slide. So these are the keywords in this lesson plan. Just remember it. Travel and vehicles. Travel means you know already, so it has come in the previous lesson plan also, previous block also. Travel means to go from one place to another, especially over a long distance. And vehicles means something which transports people or things from place to place, like motorbikes, car, bus, train, aeroplane, etc. Next, let me ask you this question. What comes to your mind when I say the word travel? Right? I hope you have understood. What comes to your mind immediately when I say the word travel? And next is, why do we need to travel? So when you heard the word travel means immediately you just guess means going somewhere, right? So you think like that. So immediately this picture will come to your mind. So why do we need to travel? So we need to travel for different reasons, such as we need to travel for work. Let me tell you, there are different reasons. We need to travel for work. We need to travel for holidays. We need to travel to go to school. We need to travel to visit our relatives, our friends, or to attend any family functions or any other functions, right? And we need to travel to go to the market, right? And there are many other reasons that we travel from one place to another, or one city to another city, or one country to another country, right? We need to travel for the business purpose also. We need to travel for the job also. There are different reasons to travel. I hope you have got it. So today we are going to study a block 6 lesson plan 1, and this is our topic, different modes of travel. So we will learn about the different ways in which we travel, right? I would like to read the aim for you. This is the aim for today's aim. So you will be able to recognize the different modes of travel at the end of this lesson plan, right? And now there's a time for the activities. So I would like to suggest you kindly open your content book. So before you open your content book, you have to what I'm going to say, you have to make a pair first, okay, before you read anything. So you have to make a pair either with any of your parents or your brother or sister, whoever is available for you. So you can make a pair with them. After making a pair, you can open your content book, block 6, and read the story about Rama's travel. So this is the story about Rama's travel in block 6, page number in the front page, right? So this is the story about the Rama's travel. Let me read for you. Rama lived with his family in Coimbatore. Rama said Rama had so far traveled mostly by car, auto rickshaw, and the bus, on the city roads. Once he had to gone to a village where they had to travel in a bullock cart on muddy roads. Last year, he had gone on a camel ride in the deserts of Rajasthan, where he could see only sand till far, far away, right? Recently, he had gone to visit his uncle in Kerala, where he had to cross a river by boat to reach his uncle's house. So he was very excited as today they would begin their journey to his grandparents' house in Dubai. First, they travel all the way to Chennai in a train. The next day, they went to the Chennai airport by a taxi. At the airport, they boarded a huge plane which would take them to Dubai. Rama had wanted to travel to Dubai by ship, but his father said that a ship would take too long to reach Dubai. Rama was eager to reach quickly and meet his grandparents. Okay, I hope you have understood. So, after reading this, what you have to do is so uh, let me tell you. So, when you finish the reading, so you have to underline the word. Okay, underline the vehicles which Rama uses to travel during his journey. What are the vehicle he uses to travel his journey all over? Right. So this is your work. So your time starts now. You can pause the video and you can underline, read and underline. I hope you have done it. Now, let me ask this question. What are the different ways in which Rama traveled? Right, let me tell you. So, Rama traveled in different ways using different vehicles in the story. Right, so he traveled in different ways using different vehicles in the story. Next, uh, do you think they could have traveled all the way from Chennai to Dubai in a taxi or a train? Right. Let me tell you. So, so Rama traveled by roadways by using transport such as car, bus, bullock cart, auto rickshaw, and train. So these are the transport he used to travel by roadways. Understand? Now he had to travel by waterways in a boat. In a boat earlier. Now by airways he was going to travel. He was going to travel by airways in an aeroplane, right? In an aeroplane. I hope you have understood. By roadways he has to travel. He had to travel by car, bus, bullock cart, auto rickshaw, and train. And by waterways he traveled through the boat, and by airways he is going to travel by an in an aeroplane, right? Next, so look at these are the travel these are the transportation he used while traveling. So Rama traveled through car, bus, aeroplane, bullock cart, train, auto rickshaw, right? Next question is, what are the different ways in which we can travel by air, by water, and by land? Or what do we need to have different ways for traveling? The answer is different ways of travel, right? So, different ways of travel are through land, water, air. So, through land travel includes railways and roadways and vehicles like bicycle, auto rickshaw, motorcycle, train, etc. And next is by airways we use, no, next is by airways for traveling to long distance, for short time, in a short time. So we use airways, the transportation like aeroplanes and helicopter, right? So through land travels we use the transportation. Land travels include railways and roadways, and we use the vehicles such as bicycles, auto rickshaw, motorcycle, train, right? And through airways, we use the transportation such as aeroplanes and helicopters, especially for long distances in within short times. Okay, so we use this vehicle. Next is by waterways, right? So we can use waterways to travel across water for both long and short distances. For short distances, we use boat and ferry, and for long distances, we use ship. So through ship, we travel uh, across one country to another country, right? So these are the waterways. I hope you have understood. Next is, okay, I'll show you this. These are the transportation that we use. Land travel through roadways, we use bicycle, motorcycle, we use auto rickshaw, train, we use car, bus, and so these are the waterways. Through waterways, we use the transportation like such as boat, ferry. So the first one is boat here in the water, and the second one is ferry boat. And next is ship. So ferries and boat we use for the short distances, and this is the ship. Ship we use for the long distances, right? Next is uh, this is the air travel. So through airways we use the transportation such as helicopter and aeroplane. Travel from one country to another country, one place to another place. Helicopter we use within a country also, but aeroplane we travel across the oceans or sea, or within a country we also travel. Next, why do we need to travel on water or air when we have roads? Good. Why we need to travel? Let me tell you. The reason to travel on water or air is mainly, so many places are located across oceans and are also very far. So if we wish to travel to those places, we would need to transport, we would need the transport that can take us there, right? So we cannot reach across the ocean or sea by a car or bus or by a motorcycle, by a train. So across the ocean, we use the transportation such as like airways or ships. I hope you have understand. Now this block is over almost. This is the question, bonus question. If you want to travel to Australia, right? Suppose if you are going Australia, then which transport will you travel through? Got it. So for the option, you need to go to the Schoolia. There you will get the option. Link will be there. Now this is the work for you. So you have to read the topic, different modes of travel in your book from your exit content book of block 6, and block 6 from your workbook you have to complete yes one, right? And from your content book there's a practice question 2 that you have to do in your notebook. Got it? So next is This is a worksheet that you have to complete. So types of transport are given here. So what is the name of the transport and what does it travel through, air, water or land? The first one is A. A1 is the aeroplane. Sorry, I'm telling you the name. You have to write on your own. Question number 2 is Nita has to visit her aunt who lives on the other side of the river. Right. How she can travel there? Can she use a bicycle or a car? Give reasons for your answers. Right. So you have to write the correct answer for that. So time to say thank you. So this block is over. Thank you very much. And if you have any doubt, you can ask anytime and through the comment section. And we will meet in the next video. Right. Take care. God bless you.